Hello, I'm Chase Carrington, and I am bringing you a tutorial about the new and amazing podcast slash radio service Anchor. It is the future of both podcasting and radio, all in one app. So it kind of mixes some different things. So let me just put you through an Anchor broadcast as one of my own. Just did.
I'm sure most of you are aware, especially.
So see that's my Anchor broadcast. Now, as you noticed, I can pause it. That's one thing that definitely differentiates it from radio. You can skip forward, backwards, stuff like that. But here's the unique thing about it is it's very linear. So basically, you're able to direct your listener to exactly what to do. So basically, it's like a podcast, but it's kind of, you can divide things up into different subjects, different shows, different stuff like that. And it's designed to be very short. You got like a limit of like 5 minutes actually. But here's the thing that's unique about it, and that is the fact that this disappears. So let me take you to my profile. So see, this disappears after 24 hours. So right now I just posted these 2 minutes and 1 minute ago. So basically that means how long they've been up. And this little circle, the circle is like, looks like a pie. That's basically how much time is left for this to be up. So once 24 hours passed, it disappears. Unless I do one of two things. And this is when it becomes a very powerful platform. This is what's really cool about Anchor. It's basically the podcast aspect of it. So I got these two things right here, and I can instantly turn them into podcast episodes. So see, you press this add episode button, then you select which different broadcasts I want to put in this episode. So you can choose 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 of different broadcasts throughout the day. So you can just do an overview of your whole day. You can divide up into different topics. It really varies, but I'm just going to choose these two things. Now you can put in a title. I'm just going to do test. And then you can do captions, or I just like to just use the segment names. It's easy. Then you publish it. And here's the thing that makes Anchor so amazing. They give you a podcast on almost every podcast platform imaginable. iTunes, Google Play, Overcast, all of these different podcast platforms. So when I press the publish button, it publishes right to these different podcast platforms, and I can share it immediately, and I have a podcast up there. And this is all free. Basically, you could download this app today and you could have a podcast immediately. So basically, let me show you what the station kind of looks like. So basically, you have two things. When someone visits your station Anchor, they either can choose to do the traditional station thing, where
I'm
you
sure
go
most
through
of
the different
you are aware.
podcasts like that, and they go in a linear order, they disappear over time, or they can go to the episodes page, where basically they can choose different episodes, and they can go through
I'm sure
it,
most of you are aware.
and then they can choose it, then they get that kind of linear experience. And that's what makes it kind of like radio. It's kind of the way that you're able to direct your listener. So it's very linear, it's very directed. It's not disjointed like sometimes podcast episodes can be. It's really easy to just see things within the dates and the time and just get it all through. Another nice thing is it keeps things current.
I'm
So
sure
if I
most
go
of you
here,
are aware.
open up the viewer, and then see I have right here a comment section. And this comment section is unique. It's kind of like a chat thing where basically if someone sends something, I can respond back. And I can also add their comment to my recording. And how do you do that, you're wondering? Well, how I do that is it adds it, and then it pops up when someone listens to this particular broadcast. Now another powerful aspect of Anchor that I have yet to use very well is video. You can really you can share it everywhere, but also this is video that you can do. You can hold on. You can go and you can press this button right here. Then you can create different text video, and I'll probably do a separate video on this one because it's a little bit of an extensive process and it takes a bit of a learning curve. But altogether, Anchor allows you to do so many different things. And just for someone who wants to just get out there, who just wants to talk about something, who wants to just start a podcast, or for people who are already podcasters or YouTubers, I follow both here. Some bloggers, YouTubers, podcasters, and just your average person who just wants to start getting their voice out there, Anchor is a really good platform to do that. So I definitely recommend the platform, and I think that it's definitely worth it to someone who just wants to get out there and broadcast their voice. I'm Chase Carrington, and you just listened to one of my tutorials. Stay tuned and check out the ones I already have. Thank you for watching.